Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TGC Radio. This is episode 14, and I am going to be taking a look at February 23rd through February 29th, 2024, my most listened to music in that time frame. We'll kick off with artists like we normally do, and my top artist this time is Blink-182, followed by Panic at the Disco, then Green Day, Against the Current, Iron Maiden, and then tied for number 6 we have Cassidy McKenzie, Every Avenue, and Saint. Albums, we have Blink's Untitled, we have Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco, we have American Idiot by Green Day, we have In Our Bones and The Number of the Beast by Against the Current and Iron Maiden respectively, and then we have One More Time by Blink-182, Picture Perfect by Every Avenue, and Smile and Wave by Saint. And my top tracks are Tell Me I'm a Wreck by Every Avenue and If You Ever Feel Alone by Saint. Now, some of these obviously you come to expect from me throughout the series if you're familiar. I mean, Blink in general has been showing up quite frequently. Against the Current has been in most episodes. Cassidy McKenzie, Every Avenue, and Saint have been featured quite often. Iron Maiden's been in 2 episodes in a row. But I mean, for Panic, I do want to mention that the reason they're there is because I did sit down and listen to Pretty Odd in full for my 2024 albums project, which I will start working on the February album roundup video. I gotta record that, but I just don't want to do it right now. So I listened to that right before February ended. Same thing with American Idiot by Green Day. Of course, that's a record I've known since I was a kid. I've heard it plenty of times, heard the biggest songs, hundreds and thousands of times, and I love that record so much. And listening to it in full again just reminded me why I love the record and why I love Green Day. And, it was really cool to sit down and listen to it again, because the last time I'd listened to the entire thing was probably when I bought the record in Rock Band 4, actually, and I played through the entire thing there. So, yeah, that was a really cool thing to do that. I had been meaning to finally sit down with the entirety of Blink's Untitled, because I knew the record pretty well, but I hadn't ever listened to the entire thing in full, at least not in one sitting anyway, and I finally did that over the past week as well. And yeah, I love that record so much. It's honestly like the most mature Blink has ever been. Like there's still a little bit of like the kind of like trademark Blink humor in there. Like Feeling This isn't really a mature track at all, but I totally wouldn't argue with anyone that says Feeling This is up there with one of their best songs ever, because it is that good. But yeah, no, like, this is, like, the most mature Blink's ever been, and honestly, maturity is such a good fit on them. It's such a solid record. I'll forever stand by Untitled is their best record, quite frankly. Pretty Odd, of course, was honestly a good record. I really vibe with it, I like it a lot. Obviously, like, I notice and like the, obviously, kind of like 60s, like, kind of Beatles-like influence they had on there. And yeah, I vibe with it a lot. In Our Bones has been on there, it's always on there at this point. Number of the Beast, I went back and finally listened to the other half of the record, and again, it's just, like I said in the last one, I think, it's just a really good, melodic metal record, and I love that. One More Time's been there, like In Our Bones, One More Time has been on there quite often. Picture Perfect's been on there for basically since, like, the start of the year. Well, no, I guess technically it's only been on there since the start of February, but yeah. It's been on there for, like, probably, 3-4 weeks now, something like that. So, yeah. And then Smile and Wave, that one's there because of a few tracks. Again, like Eyes Are Open and If You Ever Feel Alone. But I love that little record from Tay so much. And I'm like, I know she said she's been working on new material, and I really want to hear that. I'm really excited for when she puts that out. So yeah, that's really all I've got, honestly. We had some people who are on there frequently, and we have some people who aren't there often, like Panicking Green Day. And yeah, I really enjoyed everything I listened to. It was more than the previous week. There was more to talk about. But yeah, I don't have much else to say, especially I still feel bad right now. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, share it on social media, do all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.